Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Millennial Money. Today I want to share with you 3 tips from Charlie Munger that I did learn, and actually I'm gonna talk about the tips that I was not following, so about the mistakes that I made in my life until recently. Today I'm 24 and I'm more than happy that I realized it kinda earlier, because I still know there are many people in the world that are doing these mistakes and they are way older, so there is never too late when you want to change something, whether it's your investing strategy or whether it's some basic principle for the life. So with that being said, let's get ready for the video. You can support me with a like or subscribe. Charlie Munger is one of the actually co-founder of Berkshire Hathaway with Warren Buffett. I really like these guys' story because they started from scratch and they proved that if you do something in long term, you can be very successful. They were always talking about the compound interest, how it's important even when you start with a small amount of money, because you live way more, you live actually quite a bit of years. So if compound interest is working for you, it's like snowball effect, right? If you use it very wisely, right? So it's like getting bigger and bigger throughout the years, and suddenly like you are having big amount of money even though you started from scratch, but it's like adding up, right? The same if you don't understand the compound interest, it's the same with the debt, right? If you have a debt and you don't understand how it works, it's like snowball effect, right? It's getting worse and worse and worse, so you have to understand all these things. Charlie Munger said that actually smart man, smart investor can go broke in 3 ways. So the first one is actually liquor. So guys, I'm actually working as a door-to-door salesman right now, and I have done it for years, and I did see thousands of families, and I did see some families, they were very like, I was respecting them and I was like, yeah, that's the family like I want to have one day. But I did see so many bad examples as well, and I did see a lot of bad things as well when dads or moms, they were drinking over there. So I know, because I done it actually, you know, when I was 18, 16, I started drinking even maybe earlier, because I was from small town, you know, there were not so much things to do, everybody was drinking always, or everybody who was playing sports. When we had a very good guy that had ambitions to be decent at sports and can make it, you know, very like high in the life with the sport, they usually end up destroyed actually with the bad things, bad habits like alcohol and so on. Yes, it's so sad for me to say, because don't get me wrong, right now I can have some beer, but I can control myself and so on, and I try to work on my health and so on. But when I was in high school, I just didn't care. Every Friday I was doing bad things out there as well. There were like days in school I was getting excited, overexcited that there is gonna be Friday, that I can go out and drink with the other friends and so on. So I kind of regret it as well, just because I didn't do anything kind of special. I think it hurts my health, which is so sad. And there are so many problems we actually end up doing, you know, whether you did something bad at a party or somebody just got hurt or whatever. So that's why I try to avoid all these guys. They are going for the parties every day and so on. So last 6 years I did take it very differently. Like most of the friends, they were going out on Wednesday or Fridays, even my classmates in university, and I didn't actually, because I had kind of the reason that I would rather spend my time working on myself, whether it's work or my projects or so on. So I don't regret it, right? Of course I did lose some very good experience, I would say, because when you are outside with the friends, there are so many good experience, but then I was like, well, it's not worth it, because when I'm out with them, I will probably drinking again and maybe do even something worse. So I just kind of realized that's the not way, and I did figure it out. There are still my friends doing this back home. So I'm right now, like it's Saturday late evening, I work 6 days, almost 80 hours, and on Sunday, day off church, you know, do my chores and so on, getting ready for the week. So I don't have time for having hangover, right? I like Alex Hormozy, he said, drinking is not just you drink a couple beers, it's like you are taking from you like 2-3 days a week, because one day you drink, next day you have a hangover. Some people have it even for more days. That's what was happening me when I was younger. It's like hangover was for me even 2 days, because we just drink so much. So guys, take it as a bad example, have it in mind, because I think it might destroy your body, your energy, your thinking. So many people have anxiety, which alcohol is driving that up, and all these mental issues. So have it in mind, guys, it's so important. And I actually did realize it way earlier than most of my friends, so I kind of feel more than happy for that. Even in my family, I have family members, they drink like 6, 7, 8 beers every day, and I think it's already a lot as well. So have it in mind, liquor can actually destroy your life. Then the second thing that Charlie Munger said that can destroy your life or you can go broke is actually like leverage. We did talk about it last video that I was sharing that in our basement over here in Maine, United States. And the thing is that the leverage is the thing that how I lost money. So I was 18 years old or 17. I made my first money, couple $1,000. I was working in the kitchen in United Kingdom, and actually the money that I make, I wanted to buy Tesla stock. So it was like 2018 or 2017, doesn't matter. And by mistake, I bought Tesla stock through leverage, and of course I lost all the money, but I didn't want to buy through leverage, but it was just, English was not my first language, and I had a broker over there that was in the English language, and I just, for whatever reason, I bought somehow Tesla stock with a big leverage, and I lost some money over there. So I lost my initial investment like $500. If I were to buy the Tesla over there for $500 and hold it until today, it will be worth like maybe 20 times, or I think at the best even 30 times more. So I could have from $500 30 grand by my graduation, which is not bad, right? Just because I already made the decision. I want to invest money. I don't want to spend it on the parties and so on. But I just did make a bad decision. So understand the leverage, you can lose way more than you can win. And I know so many people, they lost way more than they made. Whenever you make money through leverage, all these people are gambling that again. So have it in mind. Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett, they are very smart. So I was always kind of taking them as examples. So have it in mind as well. Like, these guys are not random people, they are billionaires. And if they are saying don't do leverage, don't listen to some guy on the Forex or Instagram, just do leverage with your first money. That's the problem. You shouldn't afford to lose money that you cannot afford, right? That's the Bill Gates quote. You should not put any money over there if you cannot lose them over there. So that's my mistake that I realized at the age I was 18. I mean, it's a painful mistake because it's way different when you lost $500, when you have $100,000 in your assets, or when you have just $4,000. And I had just a couple $1,000. I was 18 and I did work quite a bit for that money. So have it in mind. And let's go for the last tip from the Charlie Munger, that he said man or smart investor can go broke. So the third way is actually, it's a woman. It's a pretty face, he said. And you know what? It didn't happen to me in a way that I lost my assets, I lost my apartments, I lost my portfolio. But you know what? I lost with some relationships, I lost actually some energy and time, which is very important because all these things can ruin you, whether it's financially or they can ruin you or destroy you mentally. And that's the problem, because when you are young, you don't want to be destroyed mentally, right? Because you have so much energy. Now is the energy that I can work 80 hours in 6 days, even the job I hate, who can like door-to-door sales? It's just, you are driven by your profits, by the commission, right? It's a hard job to do, I can tell you that. So, but when, if not now, I was always, that was my point of view. So you have to have an energy, and you have an energy when you are younger. But when you actually are whether drinking or you actually are losing money, it's hard to have energy because your mindset and your self-talk is going to be very negative. And when it comes to sales and everything, it's important to be positive, and you have to set up right mindset as well. So I had actually experience like that recently as well, like with a girl, like if I did make some mistake, of course. I'm learning about this, is new aspect for me in the life, because last 6 years I didn't have a time to go for the date. I don't even have it now, but I know it's important, so I want to put some effort into it and so on. But the thing is that I kind of didn't lose any money, or maybe I did, because there is opportunity cost while I was talking with her, or while I was trying to be out with her or thinking about her. Maybe I didn't make very good sales presentation, because I was even talking with her when I'm here in States, right? Which is crazy. So maybe I think it was helping me at one point that I had some mental support, because I'm on my own, at the end of the day. So it helped me when I have somebody like accountable partner that was helping me out there. But at the end of the day, what happened? I just figured it out, my emotions, my feelings were not to return it. And the thing is that it's okay, it happens, I understand it, it's a life. But the thing is, I lost so much time, so much energy. For what? For some person that whenever I was not there, she was able to find someone that is new, a new guy just like that, with no emotions, no feelings. So it's kind of sad thing, but that's what I'm learning as well. Like, people are ruthless in the business. Like, I take it, everything I do, it's a business, you know, whether it's a talk with a friend about something, or whether it's something with a girl, because it's a business. You have to agree on so many things. You have to have similar in common and so on. Have to be some chemistry behind everything and so on. So I understand that it has to work, because I'm kind of logical, emotional person at the same time. So that's the thing. It happened to me, and you know, I'm more than, you know, not that happy to say, I'm sad actually for this situation, but it happens, and I know what I did wrong and so on. So it's okay, because I could even avoid all this relationship if I would be way more smarter in some fields as well, because I can read people very fast. That's what I learned through these jobs, just because I am in sales. So I run into already thousands of people, tens of thousands of people. So you can see if somebody's lying to you. You can see if somebody's pretending as well. And there is very good thing that Charlie Munger was saying, try to be careful of pretty face, any pretty face, because there are way more successful people than I am that lost everything. So just because of the wife or woman or significant other, have it in mind, guys. It's so important. I didn't pay big attention to it, but I just figured out that I didn't lose any money. I was not paying for any apartment for her or anything. But you know what, it hurts my feelings when, you know, somebody was trying to take advantage of me and so on. And you have to have it in mind, it can happen to you as well. And it's more serious once you get through these things as well. It's, at first I was like, no, I don't care, but when you get to be attached to someone, it's very hard to kind of de-attach, and especially when somebody is doing very bad things to you, that you are, you know, in a decent position, you are a good person in that relationship, and somebody is just trying to, you know, swing it by, and meanwhile try to find another guy, and you figure it out from the friend that, this person is dating other guy. It's so sad, it happens in the life. But what I want to say, if it already happened, I can already kind of learn from it, and believing as well. Like, I don't wish to anyone anything, but I'm actually believing in God and everything, and I think everything gets a return. That's what Bible says. So you got what you do, you get it back. We know it. It's basic life. So have it in mind. It's very important. You don't have to lose money with like women, or when you are women with a man, but you can lose energy, and you can use the taste, you know, because I had days that I was like, money are not motivating me anymore in sales. I can make 2 grand a day, or I can make 0. I don't care, because I just feel so bad because of this situation. So have it in mind. It's very important. I would say out of these 3, it's probably second the most important. First one is a liquor, because you can be whatever you want to be, but if you drink, you just are out of the... I would say it's very important out of these 3. I would maybe put it on the first place out of these 3, maybe with the liquor, because that's important as well. You have to avoid it, and try, if you have a people they are drinking so much, just cut them off from your life. That's what I did, and I think it's one of the best decisions I ever done. So let me know what you think. I hope you did learn something from my mistakes from the life as well. That's why I'm sharing this on the channel, because you see my journey. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.